This week we're celebrating 5 years here at the Breezy Company, so let's talk about 5 things that we've learned after 5 years of working in the content creation space. So number 1 is the best kind of content is thought leadership content. Hear me out on this. You are an expert in your field. Whether you're a solopreneur or you have a whole team behind you, you've been working in your space for at least a couple of years, sometimes decades, and you have been solving problems for your clients day in and day out. Use that to your advantage and create content that answers questions that you get regularly, whether it's from prospective clients, current customers, on social media platforms. Go and see where you can provide value into your space and answer those questions for your audience, and you'll become the thought leader that they turn to. You'll become the guru, their reference in that space. And then when they're going to make a purchasing decision, you're the one that they're going to look to. Number 2, consistency is key. Now, let this be your permission. You do not have to publish every single day to every single social media platform multiple times a day. We recommend the minimum of 4 social posts per week, but do as much as you can without overwhelming yourself and while maintaining consistent, high quality of content. However, you don't have to publish content just to publish it. Really, you want it to be high quality, provide value to your audience, and not stress you out. Number 3, keeping a content calendar and looking at it regularly. Now, I would suggest looking at your content calendar daily. This is going to do a couple of things. This is going to help to keep you updated as far as what content you're putting out there, what upcoming plans are, but it also helps to hold you accountable when it comes to what you're responsible or what your team is responsible for creating on a weekly or monthly basis. And it helps you to understand, again, when you look at those analytics that come back from your content, how things are performing, how you can plan ahead for the future. And it just provides that level of accountability to what you plan to create. It shows you how you're setting everything up on your calendar. You can plan for specific dates, specific campaigns. It just helps to keep everything organized and all in one place. Number 4, your audience is already talking about the problems that they're having. Go find them and be a part of that conversation. So what I'm talking about here is there are all kinds of communities all across the internet, whether it's on social media platforms, whether it's on different websites like a Reddit thread. Maybe you're looking at Google queries to see what people are looking for and how they're getting to that information. Use tools like answerthepublic.com to figure out what people are searching for and how you can step into that conversation. Use that thought leadership knowledge that you have and add your voice, provide some value to your audience in a way that you know you're speaking directly to what they are already expressing that they're having trouble with. Provide your solution, but you can provide it in a way that's tailored to the conversations that are already happening. Rather than trying to start your own, you're jumping in on what's already there. Number 5, quality over quantity. Now, you've probably heard this in all kinds of different applications before, but for content creation specifically, it has never been easier to create a ton of content. You can go on to any kind of AI and generate thousands of social media posts with just a few clicks. The thing to think about there is, are they thousands of social media posts that anybody wants to spend their time reading? Anybody can go in there and create all that content. So the current social media platforms are absolutely flooded with kind of useless content, boring content, very impersonal content. So while you want to be creating, you want to make sure it is actually something that's valuable, that you're speaking to your audience in a human, approachable, educational, thought leadership kind of way, rather than just plugging a bunch of information or prompts into ChatGPT and having it spit out some useless content that's just going to get lost in the shuffle. So make sure when you're building content and you're spending your time doing it, whether you're creating tons of content or you're just at that 4 posts per week, you really want to make sure that your content is a really great reflection of you, of your business, and the thought leadership that you can provide to your audience. Those are the 5 things we've learned in 5 years of content creation. If you have questions, leave them below or follow along for more tips and tricks on great content creation.